I must have been 6 or maybe 7 years old the first time I was allowed to stay up as my bedtime. Night had set after a beautiful sunny summer day, and my dad was about to share with me his very limited knowledge of the stars of our galaxy. He taught me that some shine bright, like the North Star. Others were more noticeable due to their particular shape formation with other stars, like the Big Dipper. I learned that each star had its particularities and level of brightness depending on the distance they are from Earth. Some we could see only on certain months of the year, although they were always there in space. When I went to bed that night, my head was filled with stars and stories about sailors who found their way across the ocean thanks to the stars. I lived my life knowing that the stars were there, marveling at them from time to time. And then, one day, my life got shattered. I had a car accident, and in a matter of seconds, I became paraplegic. Life as I knew it disfigured before my eyes. After 2 years of rehabilitation and a brief return to work, I fell further down into the abyss as everything else went crashing down again. My mental health imploded like the Big Bang, and I became a psychologist battling with depression and post-trauma. Only the darkest days followed. For years, I was lost and felt like a failure. Until I found positive psychology. And just like my dad had introduced me to the stars, positive psychology introduced me to the science of character strength. Those beautiful stars that shine bright inside of all of us. It validated and empowered me, and in doing so, it revolutionized my whole perspective on life. I came to understand that just like stars who had always been there in the sky, my 24 character strength had always been there inside of me. The more I learned, the more I recognized their names, their clusters, their impact, and that gave me power. I recognized that my North Star had always been about love. My Big Dipper, the collection of my signature strength, included the love for my son, the love of learning, kindness, and appreciation of beauty and excellence. Those fueled my grit. I found spirituality as a distant, dim star, yet it was there when I pleaded with God to survive the accident. Bravery, a fairly bright star, made me work hard in rehab and helped me raise my son. Creativity and humor were those stars that we only see in particular month of the year. Creativity was used more intensely in my rehabilitation when I needed to adapt my environment. And when things looked too dark, humor lit up my life, like shooting stars could in the darkest of August nights. My stars, my strength, shining bright in the darkest of nights, while always there in the sunniest of my days. Just like the first world travelers in my dad's stories who found their way via the stars, I found my way through despair by using my character strength. I had faced the darkest of days, and I had lived to tell the tale.